reduce the gap with Real Madrid.
League form of late, a far cry from the situation in other competitions where they've been roaring from one big ball.
Barcelona's performance tonight was remarkable. Could you summarize how they started the match? Absolutely, we started with a lot of energy. Right from the beginning, Frenkie de Jong made the most of a speculative ball and snapped it up for an early goal. It was exactly the boost we needed to get off on the right foot.
Ago was sharing speculative sentence, putting on the ball, trying to chip it in, and what a chance early on. Frenkie de Jong only too happy.
Starting strong in La Liga has been a priority, and today, it all came together perfectly. How did the team's attacking approach evolve during the first half? We emphasized aggression and making full use of our attacking options. Ferran Torres, in particular, was outstanding, scoring twice early on. Rafinha was another major threat on the right. Within the first quarter hour, we were already up 3-0. This kind of conviction is exactly what we've been aiming for, and it shows how much potential this squad has. Ferran Torres faced his former team, Valencia, today. How did he handle that dynamic? Torres kept it professional and focused. He celebrated quietly out of respect, but his performance spoke volumes. Scoring multiple goals against Valencia was a testament to his growth and confidence. His positioning and finishing were crucial for Barcelona's dominance. Robert Lewandowski made a late impact off the bench. What does that say about the depth of this squad? Lewandowski's ability to come on and immediately make a difference shows the depth we have. He scored his 17th goal of the season, and his clinical nature is a huge asset for us. When you can rely on players like him even in the later stages of the game, it's a luxury any team would want. There was an unfortunate own goal from Valencia's Cesar Tarrega. How did that affect the game's momentum? It was tough for Valencia. At 7-1, it's not just about losing, it's about damage control. The own goal highlighted their defensive disorganization. For Barcelona, it was another reminder of how relentless they were today, even when Valencia made mistakes. Barcelona's temporary home saw another electrifying performance. What's the vibe been like playing here? It's been amazing. The fans have really brought energy, and we're doing our best to repay their support with results like this. The atmosphere tonight was electric, and it felt like we were unstoppable. Valencia's struggles this season continue. What do you think they need to improve? They need better organization and confidence, especially defensively. Their wretched start in La Liga is due to a combination of tactical issues and a lack of belief. A team like Barcelona will punish those weaknesses ruthlessly, as we saw today. Valencia struggled defensively in the first half. What went wrong for them? Their defense was all over the place, leaving gaps that Barcelona exploited effortlessly. Rafinha and Ferran Torres were constantly finding space, and the midfield wasn't able to close down quick enough. The scoreline 3-0 in 15 minutes shows just how vulnerable Valencia was. Despite the dominance, Valencia managed to pull one back later in the game. Thoughts? It's always disappointing not to keep a clean sheet, but credit to Hugo Duro for his finish. It was a well-constructed move by Valencia. That said, we didn't let it affect us, and we stayed focused on maintaining control for the rest of the match. With this resounding victory, what message does Barcelona send to Real Madrid and the rest of La Liga? This was a statement game. We're here to challenge for the title, and today's performance proves that we're capable of playing at an elite level. Reducing the gap with Real Madrid is our priority, and matches like this are key to keeping that pressure on them. Barcelona's performance against Valencia was a showcase of tactical brilliance. Starting with an aggressive press and quick transitions, the Catalan giants overwhelmed Valencia's defense from the opening whistle. Xavi's decision to position Ferran Torres centrally paid dividends, as his movement created space for Rafinha and other attackers. The midfield, orchestrated by De Jong, was relentless in recovering possession and feeding incisive passes forward. Valencia simply had no answer to Barcelona's structured yet free-flowing approach. This game will undoubtedly be remembered as Ferran Torres' night. Facing his former club, the forward showcased composure, maturity, and lethal finishing. His ability to exploit defensive gaps and make intelligent runs behind the backline was instrumental in Barcelona's early dominance. While the celebrations were subdued out of respect for his roots, Torres' performance sent a loud and clear message: he is an indispensable asset to Barcelona's attack. Rafinha, often criticized for inconsistency, delivered one of his best performances of the season. His combination of speed, skill, and vision made him a constant threat on the right flank. It wasn't just about his goals or assists but his relentless work rate, dragging defenders out of position and creating chances for his teammates. This was the Rafinha Barcelona fans.
Last night's match was amazing. A match which will be remarkable in the history for football. 7-1 Barcelona.
Andreas Christensen and Jules Kounde formed a solid partnership, stepping in to intercept dangerous balls and playing a high line to maintain pressure. The fullbacks, particularly Alejandro Balde, provided both defensive cover and attacking support. Though the clean sheet was lost, the defensive unit was largely in sync, showcasing their improvement under Xavi's system. Valencia's lackluster performance is a cause for concern. From defensive lapses to their inability to string together meaningful attacking plays, this match highlighted the struggles of a team lacking cohesion and confidence. While Hugo Duro's goal offered a glimmer of hope, it was too little, too late. Their midfield struggled to keep up with Barcelona's tempo, and the backline was consistently out of position. Valencia will need significant changes to climb out of their current slump in La Liga. With this resounding 7-1 victory, Barcelona sent a clear message to the rest of La Liga, particularly Real Madrid: the race for the title is far from over. While there is still a gap to close, Barcelona's attacking depth, tactical flexibility, and renewed confidence make them formidable challengers. This performance serves as a reminder that, despite early season struggles, the Catalans are finding their rhythm at the right time. Even in a game where the spotlight was shared among many, Robert Lewandowski found a way to make his mark. Coming off the bench to score his 17th goal of the season, the Polish striker showcased his trademark efficiency. His ability to finish clinically, even with limited time on the pitch, is a crucial asset for Barcelona as they aim to compete on multiple fronts this season. Playing at the Estadio Olímpic Luis Companys while the Camp Nou undergoes renovations hasn't dampened the spirit of Barcelona's faithful. The fans were in full voice, creating an atmosphere that inspired the team to perform at their best. While the venue may be temporary, the connection between the players and supporters remains as strong as ever. While this victory will be celebrated, Barcelona cannot afford to rest on their laurels. Tougher challenges lie ahead, both domestically and in European competitions. Xavi and his coaching staff must ensure that this momentum is sustained and that complacency does not creep into the squad. Key players like Pedri, who missed this match due to illness, will also need to return to maintain squad depth. Barcelona's performance tonight was remarkable. Could you summarize how they started the match? Absolutely, we started with a lot of energy. Right from the beginning, Frenkie de Jong made the most of a speculative ball and snapped it up for an early goal. It was exactly the boost we needed to get off on the right foot. Starting strong in La Liga has been a priority, and today, it all came together perfectly. How did the team's attacking approach evolve during the first half? We emphasized aggression and making full use of our attacking options. Ferran Torres, in particular, was outstanding, scoring twice early on. Rafinha was another major threat on the right. Within the first quarter hour, we were already up 3-0. This kind of conviction is exactly what we've been aiming for, and it shows how much potential this squad has. Ferran Torres faced his former team, Valencia, today. How did he handle that dynamic? Torres kept it professional and focused. He celebrated quietly out of respect, but his performance spoke volumes. Scoring multiple goals against Valencia was a testament to his growth and confidence.